It's my pleasure to introduce Michael Kutcher, the twin brother of famous actor Ashton. From birth, Michael faced several life-threatening circumstances. He was diagnosed with cerebral palsy before entering kindergarten. Years later, Michael was diagnosed with heart failure, which could only be cured after having received a life-saving heart transplant. The second brush of death inspired Michael. His desire to overcome the unthinkable led him to become an advocate and to raise both funds and awareness for those diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Today, he stands before us as living proof that perseverance and unwavering positivity can overcome the most seemingly impossible obstacles. Please give a warm welcome to our speaker, Mr. Michael Kutcher.
Now, I originally heard that I'm the guy that separates the end of this conference to beverages. Am I not? Love being that guy. I'll tell you, I only have 103 slides. The guy waiting for the beverages about ready to kill me. Well, I'll have one with you. People also ask me, Michael, how do you get so slim? How do you look so good? Keep that figure, looking good. Well, he's been eating my food ever since I was in the womb. I mean, that's Jabba the Hutt if I ever saw it. That's a big baby. My brother taught me one of the most valuable lessons I'll ever learn in my whole life when we were about 10 years old. We were on a basketball court outside of our house in Cedar Rapids. And we were playing a friendly game of horse, right? We all know what the game of horse is. Well, guess who was losing? I was. Didn't happen often, right? But I was still losing. I was down to the last letter. Chris grabbed that ball. He dribbled it between his legs. He thought he was Michael Jordan or something. I don't know what he was thinking. But he went underneath the basket. He took the ball in his right hand, looked up at the basket, said, right-handed backboard shot. Threw that ball up, hit the backboard, and it went in. He threw the ball to me, said, your turn. Now we're down the last letter. This is it. Game over. I grabbed that ball, went underneath the basket, and put it in my left hand. Put it in my left hand, I looked up at the hoop, threw that ball up, hit the backboard, went in, swoosh. Threw the ball to him, I said, game on. He looked at me kind of puzzled. He says, I wasn't shot. So what do you mean? One-handed backboard shot. I made it. I said, no. It's like called a right-handed backboard shot. You have to use your right hand. Now, as I mentioned, cerebral palsy is a motor disability. And it affects the right side of my body. So I have very limited mobility on my right side. I went and I sat down on the railroad ties next to our basketball hoop that day. And I sulked. And I told him, I said, it's not fair. You know I can't make that shot. You know I've tried, and you've seen me try it. I can't make that shot. And he said to me those words that I'll remember for the rest of my life. He said, Michael, he said, what are you going to do? He said, are you just going to sit there and do nothing? Just blame this for the rest of your life? He says, I can't make that shot for you. Mom certainly isn't going to come out here and make that shot for you. You're the only one that can put that ball in the hoop. You're the only one that can make that shot. He's right, right? I mean, how many obstacles and that being one of my obstacles, do you face every day that you're the only one that can overcome it? Can people help you? Sure. Definitely, always welcome people's help. But truly, are they the one that makes that shot? No, you're the only one that can actually make that shot and overcome that obstacle.